Now, the good, the bad, and the gossip with John, Jay, and Rich.
All right, a lot of GBG to get to, Kyle. Entertain us at your leisure.
Okay. Totally random and haven't heard this name brought up in Hollywood in a really long time. Jason Priestley from 90210. Oh. He's actually writing a book. It's called Jason Priestley, a memoir. And in it, he opens up about his past days in Hollywood. And back in the day, him and Brad Pitt were actually roommates. And he said a very interesting hygiene habit of Brad's.
You know, Brad was notorious for not showering back then, and all of us did actually. We used to have competitions to see who could go the longest without showering. You know, Brad always won, hands down. He could go weeks. I don't know how he did it. He's not like that anymore. He's pretty meticulous about the way he takes care of himself these days.
I don't think so, because that's what you know about Brad Pitt, is that he doesn't smell great.
I think he was trying to save face, like he wasn't talking about Brad Pitt.
Who else is he talking about? He says all of us. I wonder how many roommates he had that were famous.
I don't know. But Brad Pitt was in there. That's all I care about. Okay. Oprah Winfrey obviously has, she's like one of the most powerful people in the world. I think we can say that, safe to say, right?
Mm-hmm.
True.
But back in the day, it was 1983. She was just someone trying to get a gig. She actually said that her people were searching high and low for this for quite some time. And somehow they found Oprah Winfrey's original audition tape for television.
Hi there, my name is Oprah Winfrey. Oprah spelled O-P-R-A-H, and if you noticed, it's Harpo spelled backwards. My folks did not particularly like Harpo marks. We did not even have a television set in our home for a number of years. Originally, I was named from the Bible by Aunt Ida, who named me from Ruth, the 1st chapter and the 14th verse, Orpah, but no one knew how to spell in my home, and that's why it ended up being Oprah.
Could you imagine someone submitting that tape today?
What verse? What is it?
I remember reading the Bible in its entirety and seeing Oprah's name in there going, oh, that's where it came from.
But it's spelled wrong?
Kinda. I think it's just O-P-R-A, maybe? I don't know.
So Oprah's name is really Ruth?
No, it's not Ruth. There's an Oprah in the Bible. It's just spelled differently somehow.
Oh.
Didn't mean to get all caught up in Oprah's name. Moving on.
She sounds kind of the same, doesn't she?
A lot of people are really excited about Magic Mike 2. Who's going to be in it? Who's going to be stripping their clothes off?
Whom?
Ellen had Taye Diggs on her show yesterday and said,
there is a rumor that you may get a part in Magic Mike. Is that possible?
I mean, I don't know why there weren't no black people in the first one.
I know.
There was no confirmation.
Well, it wasn't about black people. I'm just saying the question she asked him. She said, "Are you going to be in Magic Mike 2?"
He didn't answer it.
And he's like, "There were no black people in the first one." Okay.
I don't know why.
We're not talking about that. Are you going to
That
be
is
in
a great non-answer, isn't it?
Yeah, whether you're
It
not.
was very Kardashian-like, let's be honest.
We was trying to start an issue.
So I also told you yesterday about a picture via Instagram and Twitter that Seth Rogen's friend James Franco posted. Right, he was like shirtless and he was like in sort of like tighty whities and like he was pulling him down. Sort of, it was very creepy, and everyone's like, ugh. And then he shortly took it down afterwards. Well, Seth Rogen was actually on with Jimmy Fallon last night, and Fallon was like, "What the?"
Why would he do something like this?
I don't know, honestly. And I saw him the other day, and I didn't ask him because I was afraid of what the answer might be. So I literally I avoided talking to him about it.
Yeah.
But it's a little bizarre, but ultimately complimentary, I would say.
I don't know about that.
Seth Rogen
bizarre.
Always sounds stoned.
I know, because he is, basically. You got to head over to our website, johnjrich.com. Type in the keyword GBG. A judge has approved the release of the bloody photos from the fight Chris Brown had with that guy. You remember in Washington, D.C.?
Yeah.
It was just quite fascinating. And if that doesn't get you, like, you're not interested in looking at things like that, there's far more to check out. There's also the creepy picture of Jada Pinkett and Will Smith's 13-year-old daughter hanging out in bed with a 20-year-old. Lots of creepy photos. You definitely have to look.
That would mess me up
look away, but you
so
can't.
bad.
JohnJRich.com, keyword GBGs, where you can check all of that out.